Offense looked like it had some decent at-bats and some hits that didn't fall, but 11 runners left on base, certainly something that, a flip from yesterday. What kind of hurt you guys in leaving ducks on the pond?
We had plenty of opportunities and we hit the ball hard. Just a lot of things didn't fall our way on the offensive standpoint. Just we had opportunities there with some good hitters up that we didn't cash in, and that we get spoiled because usually we're used to those things happening. But today just a lot of they turned a couple of really nice double plays that we hit hard and took us out of innings. So that kind of stung a little bit. We had, like I said, a lot of great at bats, and guys in scoring position just didn't cash in as much as we'd like to.
One of those opportunities came the sixth. Campos grounded into a double play that put out that fire. He's kind of been a little pressing, at least from our vantage point, to start the season. As a son, you're worried about it all with him?
No, I mean, Campy's a pretty dang good hitter. I'm not overly concerned with him. I mean that in that particular situation, I'd like to see try to get a pitch up in the zone a little bit more rather than chasing a first pitch sinker down and away. But I'm not worried about him pressing or trying too hard. Campy will get it going. I'm not worried.
Kind of the same deal from Friday, where starter gives you 4 or 5 really good innings and the bullpen's not able to keep the floodgates from opening. What's kind of been the struggle point there?
I don't know. That's something we have to figure out. It's just not piecing together the way we want it to on that back end right now, and that's something we're going to have to evaluate. Who are our arms that can get it done, and one thing we're finding out is who can't. So I'm trying to take the positives out of things right now. That 9th inning, we had every intention of going to Carlone there, to get, but then we lead off triple. All they need is contact. So we went with Brock and gave up some runs there. But we're gonna have to figure out that back end at some point. If our starters continue to give us decent starts, 5 innings or more, we're gonna have to figure out a way to finish games.
Thoughts on?
Marco had a nice outing today. What did you just kind of see from him and want him to be successful kind of through those 5 innings?
When he was working ahead, he was getting nice quick outs. When he fell behind is when he got hurt. All in all, I'm happy with his performance. He threw the ball well.
When he has a nice outing, and then obviously the double play ball Rodina had, and you guys have the 4-2 lead heading into the 7th. Just from your standpoint, what was kind of the process of that kind of unraveling, and what kind of transpired? What were the thoughts on that?
Just trying to get through the 7th so we could give it to Carlone in the 8th, and have him try for a 2-inning save right there. Just couldn't get through the 7th. We used different arms there, trying to that we thought were decent matchups, but the Graveline kid stays on a nice slider and hits it out to right center. Great piece of hitting on his part. We couldn't. I think it was when we went back to back there, right? I think couldn't stop the bleeding right there. I mean, we ended up only being down 2, and like I said, I still liked our chances right there. I still thought we had a pretty good shot to come back and score too late off of them in the last 3 innings, but we couldn't get it done.
There's been kind of situations like that have happened before in previous seasons at ASU so far. What do you feel like are some leading principles for that, or some things that need to be addressed to stop that?
What's that?
Just like kind of having the lead and being in control, and then kind of losing it toward like the later half of the innings.
No, we gotta get better at it. I mean, that's baseball. Like, if you're not going to go work ahead and have out pitches late in the game, then you're going to get burned. So right now, that's something that have not been very good at so far.
I feel like you guys have been particularly susceptible to the long ball so far this season. Is that something you're more worried about with the arms, or is that kind of just the corpse immunity still coming through?
When it's the flip side, we get our bats tested, and everybody's squawking about our bats being illegal and whatever. And so when it happens to us, it's just immunity. So I don't know. I mean, right now we just got to make better pitches. We have to do a better job of working down in the zone and try to get early contact and stay off the barrel.
Now, what did you think of Steven Ondina's performance today? He's been so good with the glove so far this year, and the bat kind of showed itself today.
He's been staying within himself and doing a really good job. that's what he's capable of doing when he stays within his approach and works counts in his favor and doesn't chase out of the zone. He's been doing a great job.
Yesterday there was a complete team performance, just kind of throughout the game. Hitting really was having success as it was on the mound. And then tonight it seemed like the hitting was a little bit held at bay, just kind of early on, not really getting that explosive offense that's been accustomed through these first 6 games. What do you feel like kind of led to that, and how do you feel like that can be more consistent throughout the season?
Put up 11 hits. That's not a bad day. We just couldn't cash in when we had runners in scoring position. Like I said, 11 hits, and we hit a lot of other balls really hard. So I don't really think it's an offensive scuffling day. I just think we got, had a couple balls down the line that missed by an inch or two. We had, several lineouts to the outfield and double play balls that we hit hard, just right at guys. So I'm not in any way, shape, or form upset with the way the offense came out. Obviously, the results when scoring runs, could have been hopefully better, but at the end of the day, there was a lot of good at bats that we hit hard with guys in scoring position, just didn't fall our way today.
Thanks, Willie.